How's it going, osualert Nation? I'm your host Raito and welcome to this week's osualert. Now this week we have quite the amount of Cookiezi scores, so we're going to get those out of the way first. But first off, we have a merry go round hidden double time for 776pp. Then we have a Honeyworks Akatsuki Zukio for 776pp hidden double time. Then we have a Yumi Chizu for 750pp. And again with a hidden and double time, we have a My Dearest for 675pp. Then we have a Billy Boogie, again with the hidden double time for 504pp. We have two unranked scores, the first one being a Glorious Crown Hidden FC, which would have been 696pp if ranked. And lastly for Cookiezi, we have a Verse 6 Hidden FC, which would have been 704pp if ranked. And then next up we have this Rucker play on a love map, Burnt Rice. And it is an FC, and it would have been 727pp had it been ranked. And next up we have two free mutual scores, one of them being the Road of Resistance #1 spot for 633pp. Second play being a Blue Zenith 4 Dimensions Hard Rock 2 miss for 613pp. Then we have two WubWoofWolf scores, one of them being Sakura Kagetsu for a hidden double time Hard Rock FC for 565pp, or 566 actually rounded. And then the other score would be a Spire map, but it is not the ranked one, it is the loved one, and just have a look here. Then next up on the scores we have a Hitori Goto play by Vaxei with hidden, hard rock, and double time for 649 pp. Then we have a DanyL High Free Spirits Hidden Double Time FC for 692 pp. And lastly for today's scores, we have an Adamqs Let's Jump Hidden Hard Rock FC for 481 pp. And that pretty much wraps it up for this week's scores. Now on to the news. First off, we have Helblinde releasing music under a different name, and you can go check out the playlist. I'll have linked in the description down below, and the music is free to use.
Next up on the news, Syrin Cookiezi vs World returns after 2 months, showing that while the world still wins, Cookiezi is getting closer and closer to overtaking, going from a 455 pp difference to a tiny difference of 27 pp. Next up, Reddit user Hypixel has made a more or less stable version of an Osu AutoHost bot, which uses the same commands as Osu tournaments to manage the lobbies. Click the link in the description to read how to use it.
And next up on the news, we have the 8BitDrummer again at playing Hime Hime.
What the frick? Oh yeah?
Then next up on the news, DanyL has reached 11k pp, so congrats to you, DanyL. Then Piggey has overtaken WubWoofWolf for his number 4 in Poland. And next up on the news, we have Kroytz's version of Road of Resistance, and it has been bubbled. Then McOsu had an update where it shows live pp, which is kind of hard to explain, so here's a clip. Then we have the Jump Training number 2 map, and it was deleted quite a few months ago, but now it is back and up again, so you can go download it. And lastly on today's news, we just have an update from Piggey and his Osu laser build. So if you guys aren't staying for the memes otherwise, have a fantastic rest of the week.
And next up on the news, Syrin's Cookiezi vs. World returns after 2 months, showing that while the world still wins, Cookiezi is getting closer and closer to overtaking, going from a 455 pp difference to a tiny difference of 27 pp.
Next up on the news, Syrin's Cookiezi vs. World returns after 2 months, showing that while the world still wins, Cookiezi is getting closer and closer to overtaking, going from a 455 pp difference to a tiny difference of 27 pp.
Next up on the news, Syrin's Cookiezi vs. World returns after 2 months, showing that while the world still wins, Cookiezi is getting closer and closer to overtaking, going from a 455 pp difference to a tiny difference of 27 pp.